I never went to class, but I heard if you go to class, you get an education and you can use it for things. I should have tried that, then I wouldn't be here. But, it is what it is. But if you want stuff, you got to go out and earn it, and you have to go out and get it. Nobody hands you anything for free. Okay? And let me tell you something. In this country, if they hand you something for free, it's the most expensive thing you will ever pay for in this entire country. Okay? It's no joke. If someone is offering you something for nothing in this country, it's going to cost you more than if they asked you to put out $1,000 up front. Nothing is free. Everything has to be worked for. Well, that's true. If you're an illegal in this country, then you get everything for free. That's fine. I'm pretty sure one half of our owners, Ruben, is an illegal. He looks like the kind who just hopped over a wall to get here. They gave him a free car. They gave him a cell phone. And somehow he owns half of his studio. I think it cost him. I think Gene let him in for like $8. I know Sal bought in a couple of months ago for $4. I offered $11. They won't let me in as half a partner. I think they were scared. Ain't it though? That is some shit. You come over, you jump over the wall. In fact, if you dig through my Facebook page, you'll see when I dressed up as an illegal alien, I have the big sombrero on with the sriracha, and I have a fence with barbed wire attached to my back. Because when you're an illegal, you get everything for nothing. They want to give you cars. You get to shoot people. You go to San Francisco, the one guy got to shoot a girl. She was standing with her father, so he shot her, and he got off for free because he goes, well, I don't know how the gun worked. They would probably lose minority. Well, Ruben's a minority, and I'm Italian, so technically I'm a minority. Of course, Gene's... I think they already lost minority because they got... we got one black owner, we got one Spanish owner. I think Ruben's Spanish or Mexican or Swahili. I'm not really sure what he is. But he's one of those things. And Gene and Sal are both Italian. I hear somebody out there screaming. They just leave the door open and they talk outside, so I hear them in the studio. They probably, if they really start talking, you're just going to hear them all over the place. But that's all right. They just like listening to the show. And then every once in a while they chime in from beyond, so only I can hear them and nobody in the studio can. Yeah, for some reason Italian doesn't fall under minority status. Okay, we're still stereotyped as mob guys. So somehow we get that status. We all have our own businesses. We all do our own thing, but we're all mob guys. We're never going to shake the Sopranos. But God forbid you stereotype somebody else in this country. And while we're at it, student loans just suck. I'm going to go nuts on student loans now because they deserve it. Those friggin' things, they upcharge you, they rape you over the coals. It's no longer about educating this country. It's about stealing as much money from the public as humanly possible. It's got nothing to do with helping people get ahead or educating or making them smart. You can go to school. You can get a degree in lesbian dance theory. Who's paying you to theorize in lesbian dance? Absolutely no one. It's a worthless friggin' major. You can't make money at it. You can't do anything with it. And what do? Nothing. You just don't do a thing. You just upcharge these people. They don't know they got to go get a job at the local Wawa so they can pay back $800,000 in student loans because you just gave them a degree in the most worthless shithole friggin' status humanly possible. Here, you can't make 6 cents doing this. We're going to give you a degree in it, and we're going to charge you $150,000 for it. It's a disgrace. Total disgrace what they do to people. I've had people come to me and professors and go, well, how are we going to fix this problem? Well, how about you guys take a salary cut for teaching courses that mean absolutely nothing in the real world? How about that? Oh, you're not going to do that. Well, there goes any chance of fixing that problem, isn't it? Stop with these worthless courses that mean absolutely nothing. I legitimately went back to school at one point for business management in hopes to be able to better manage my career in comedy. And they were making me take classes that had absolutely nothing to do with what I was trying to achieve. Okay? I had like a social science course or something they made me take. Without a doubt, they make it. You have to take in order to get through college. You have to be somewhat proficient in like algebra and English prep. It's like, really, I have to be able to write a paper from Hemingway in order to be business management. What purpose is that serving? None. Algebra serves zero purpose in the real world. I've yet to see anybody go and say, maybe if you're an engineer, okay, if I'm an engineer, I need algebra. If I'm not going to be an engineer, don't give me algebra. I don't care about algebra. I don't care what X equals. You know what X equals? It equals me kicking your ass. Stick your X up your ass sideways and leave me the hell alone. Y equals MC squared up your ass. There you go. Tired of that crap. Oh, my God. I got to take college course. I passed this in Lyndhurst High School. Lyndhurst High School is a high school for the dumbest kids on the planet. Well, at least when I went there. I don't know what it's like now. But I know my daughter is no friggin' brain surgeon. And she graduated Lyndhurst High School somehow. I graduated. Did I graduate Lyndhurst High School? I know I went to Lyndhurst High School. I think I graduated. Anyway, you're not becoming a brain surgeon coming out of Lyndhurst High School. Did anybody become a brain surgeon from our class? I don't think so. Maybe. Hey, Paul Bonanno in the house. It is worse now. My daughter's going there now. And you got all millennials. They can't even have a conversation with each other. They talk about how they... And figure this out. They discuss... And I saw this conversation. They were discussing, and I'm just happy how they're discussing how they all have anxiety talking to people. Well, how can you have anxiety talking to people when you're just talking to each other? You only talk to people you know? Well, you're never going to get to know somebody unless you talk to them. You had to talk to them at some point. Oh, my God. They're all driving me nuts. My daughter shouldn't have graduated. My God. My daughter graduated. She passed with a 65, a 66, and a 65 in her sophomore, junior, and senior years. That was a big part of the George Bush's no kid left behind rule. So they didn't teach them anything. They just didn't fail anybody. DJ Friction in the house. What's going on there, DJ Friction, my boy Louis Cedeno? How do you have no kids left behind? Don't teach them anything. Just make sure they pass. I'm pretty sure they passed it just because she is such an angry individual. As she is, my daughter's an angry individual. You think I get angry when I go off on a rant? I'm just having fun when I go off on these angry rants. She's actually, when she goes off on a rant, rattlesnakes shiver when she comes into a room. And she is angry. Real quick, while DJ Friction is in the house, with 20 minutes left, I haven't done alpha male and alpha female yet, because I've been ranting on this whole school thing because I like ranting on the school thing. But real quick, my boy DJ Friction, not only did he go back to wrestling, and not only was he smart enough to syndicate my show on his show, but this week, my boy DJ Friction, Louis Centeno, Alpha Male of the Week. Way to go, Louis. Way to go, DJ Friction. Also, Alpha Female, Miss Nude International 2019, Ruby Ryder. Check her out. She is just stunningly beautiful. I love her to pieces. She's just, I just want to eat her up. But her boyfriend probably break my neck. So I'll just envision me eating her up. But Alpha Male and Female for the Week, Ruby Ryder and DJ Friction. I can see everybody loving your kids, Joe. You were lovable. Danielle was lovable in school. Me, everybody hated me because I was a douche. I was a douche in high school. I'm a douche now, so I understand that. But my daughter was mean in high school. She's mean now, and she doesn't think she thinks because she goes, well, I'm a bitch and I know it. She thinks that's okay. No, recognizing the fact that you're a bitch is the first step. The second step is washing it off. You don't get to go, well, I know I'm a bitch. Well, good. Recognizing it is the first step. It's like an alcoholic or it's like a drug user. Your first thing is you have to realize you have a problem. Second step is fixing the problem. My daughter doesn't think it's a problem. Let me tell everyone, it's a problem. We were at a Little League field, and this is a funny story. We were at a Little League field watching my grandson's game a couple of weeks ago. Now, some fat lady, and this lady was wrong. Lady, 100% wrong. Me and my daughter are sitting on the bench, on the bleachers, and I'm on the end of the bleachers. She's sitting next to me. They have literally another 35 feet of bleacher that nobody is sitting in. They come and sit directly on top of us, which, fine, I don't blame you for wanting to be close to me. I'm lovable. Sits directly on top of my daughter and bangs into her. And looks at her and goes, oh, sorry. So my daughter, instead of this ignoring it and moving on with life, decided to say something to the lady. Now the lady felt bad, as well she should have, because she was wrong. You know, move over 3 feet. Won't kill you, you chunky bitch. Anyway, now her and her 3 friends, all apparently older Bull Dyke women, are sitting there and murmuring amongst themselves how she wasn't wrong for bumping into my daughter. Now, I didn't say anything and I kept it quiet. My daughter got up and left, which, shocking she didn't pick the girl up and throw her in the river, because if anyone who's ever been to Lyndhurst, the river is literally right behind the Little League field. There's a fence, there's some bushes and shrubs, and then there's the Passaic River. I'm surprised she didn't pick the lady up and throw her in the river. So my daughter just went to the other side and stood there, and they started murmuring a little bit, and I gave them a look. I shouldn't have gave them a look. I should have let them hang themselves and say something out of turn, and then I could have yelled at them. That would have been fun for me. But we didn't. So what I did was I just I shot them a look, and they kind of shut up, and that was kind of the end of it. But my daughter came back, and she kind of sat on top of the lady just to break her balls, because God forbid my daughter didn't break her balls back. And fortunately, we got away from the game without any further incident. But my daughter's just not. There's not an off switch. Like, you know, this isn't a switch. This isn't a fight I should be looking to fight. I should just watch my son's game. Not to her. Every fight is a fight you have to take on. And at 27 years old, it's quite exhausting. Hey, Sierra's in the house. Hi, Baby Bop. Sierra's name is Baby Bop. Her brother wanted to name her Baby Bop as a child. Unfortunately, I just found this out about a month ago. But I promised her that from here on out, I will be calling her Baby Bop. So Sierra is from now on Baby Bop. And when I see her next, I hope she sings the mac and cheese song to me. And yes, I know the mac and cheese song because I have kids. All right. Let's see. We named Alpha Male. We named Alpha Female. I've yelled about school. I told everybody if you want something in life, you got to work for it. The Ashley Massaro suicide, I kind of glanced over because, again, I wanted to yell about my kids and my ex, and that was fun and peaceful for me. Art Hull. Wonder if there's any relation to Brett Hull. Yeah, we went over the Artie Lang thing. The Ashley Massaro thing, extremely sad that she hung herself. I honestly thought only ugly people would commit suicide. It turns out even the beautiful people will sometimes fall. But, you know, all I could say is R.I.P. Ashley. I hope wherever you are, you're in a more peaceful place. Artie Lang, I hope wherever you are, you find the rest of your nose. Everyone stop using Snapchat filters, for crying out loud. Stop playing Fortnite, be men, and go out and get a date. My kids, my ex-wife, can you all please just calm down and stop driving me insane? I'm going to go on a killing spree, and it's going to be your faults, just so you know. Always remember when you see strangers post that someone passed away, you have to try and outdo the last post. So if they say, my condolences, you may have to go with something like, my deepest sympathy, or my deepest sympathy may rest in peace. You know, something to top the last post, because you didn't know it's Facebook. You don't know the person who died, and you don't know who the person who posted it. So you're really only doing it to top the last post that came up. So that's important. Alpha Male's my main man, DJ Friction, because he was smart enough to put me on the air. He was smart enough to syndicate me down at 102 DLG Radio Orlando, affiliate of iHeartRadio. But we'll be doing the plugs in a little while, so I don't want to plug him up. Also, Ruby Ryder, Miss Nude International 2019. Again, if you see her, she's just gorgeous. Kevin Wingman Connor's in the house. What's going on, Kev? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, now that we're at it, it's 10 minutes to. We're gonna do my favorite part of the show. What pays for all this? The plugs. Josie's Pizzeria at 228 Stuyvesant Ave. Give them a call, 201-933-1966. If you're in the Lyndhurst area, stop in, tell them Ed from the Alpha Male Show sent you, and they'll give you a break on something. They better if they know what's good for them. But no, Sal's a good guy. He'll look out for you. So just go to Josie's Pizzeria, 201-933-1966 at 228 Stuyvesant Ave. If you're in the Lyndhurst area and you're looking for pizza or Italian food, that's the place to go. If you're in the Florida area, go to Bruin Burgers, 28540 U.S. Highway 19 in Clearwater, Florida, run by my buddy Rocco Filarino. He's doing a great job building a legacy down in Florida. I can't wait to get down there and check out his burgers. If you're in the Rutherford area, you're looking for some burgers, you're looking for spare ribs, wings, some of the best food around, go to Jim Dandy's, 102 Park Avenue in Rutherford, New Jersey. Also, check out divorcediaries.wordpress.com. My good friend Michelle Trania is That's her show, I believe, with Pat Dixon. I really got to find out a partner's name or actually look some stuff up. Again, I was gonna. My plans were to do this all week, and really have a tight, top notch show this week. But my kids and my ex drove me nuts, so I wound up screaming the whole time. So I have no voice. Lucky me. Also, Jen Garrett at rockamail.com. Go on there, donate some good hard-earned cash to Jen. She runs a Paws and Claws rescue site in Hoopeston, Illinois. I always forget the name of that town. Hoopeston, Illinois. She takes care of all kinds of pets. She's got horses. She's got what did she just get? She just got like an exotic. I know she has wolves. She has tigers. She has some raccoons. She's got a lot of great animals there. She really takes good care of them. But she does need money to take care of them. So if you're looking for a nice tax write-off and some place to donate the money, this money is guaranteed to go right back into the rescue. She's always repairing, building, taking in new animals whenever she can. I know she wanted taking a camel at one point, horses. I got to get out there and check it out someday soon. But in the meantime, if you find it in your heart and you want a tax-deductible donation, go to JenGarrett at rockamail.com. And North Jersey Lions Football Club, my favorite boys at soccer. I got to get out and see a game. I haven't seen them. They've been running around. I've been running around. But we'll definitely hook up soon. And I will check out a game if you're in the area, in the Lyndhurst area. Go check out the North Jersey Alliance Football Club and give them a follow on Facebook. If you're in Atlantic City, go to acjokes.com at the AC Comedy Club. From what I understand, it's just growing bigger and bigger every day down there. Matt's doing a good job. Him and the boys are killing it. So if you got nothing else going on, or if you're going to be down in the Atlantic City area, definitely check out the AC Comedy Club at acjokes.com. And Monday nights, the Uncomfortably Funny podcast from 7 to 9. I was just co-hosting with my boy Shay Farrell, who just popped in. What's going on, Shay? The Uncomfortably Funny podcast, 7 to 9, with Dave Hodjanowski, Anthony Ennis, and Shay Farrell. I was just on the 22nd. Tune in. I believe they're on Facebook, Twitter, Ustream, a couple other places, YouTube. They're getting bigger and better every week in and week out. And, of course, always tune in Thursday nights from 8 to 9 on the Alpha Male Show, which is what you tune into now. Give it a look at HamiltonRadio.net or 102 DLG Radio Orlando, affiliate of iHeartRadio. I've reached out to a couple of people. We're going to have, over the summer, I'm going to try and get some musical guests in here. If not, then screw them, and I'll just keep ranting and raving week in and week out. But I've talked to our old friend Samantha Dobres about coming in and singing another song for us. I believe her uncle now plays the ukulele for her, so that should be interesting in the least. I got a couple other guys. A friend of my buddy, our fan James Bonanimo. His name is Bruno. I've heard him sing. I've heard him play guitar. He's got a lot of talent. We just haven't hooked up. We keep missing each other. But I'm gonna make that happen too because he's got some talent. He's got some chops. So it should be entertaining. But other than that, that's what we have. Again, this Memorial Day weekend coming up. Everybody go out, have a great time. Eat some barbecue, lay on the beach, get drunk if you want. Just don't get drunk and drive, and don't get drunk and. Well, no, if you want to get drunk, puke in your friend's hat. That's funny. Or your girlfriend's purse, whatever works for you. You know, just try not to try not to get yourself into trouble while you're drinking excessively. And again, everyone enjoy this Memorial Day weekend. It's an exciting time. And again, tune in next Thursday night from 8 to 9 for another episode of the Alpha Male Show. Everybody have a good weekend. Enjoy your extended weekend. And I'm going to extend my weekend by 3 minutes and call it quits here tonight. So everybody have a great night. And I will just keep wishing you all a great night until Gene starts playing my music. So everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Get drunk. Go fishing and all that rest of that stuff.